Okay, guys, this is going to be a review on the Cleto Reyes body shield, if you can see that here. I just got this in for a week now, and I've been using it at the gym. It's absolutely fantastic. It was very expensive here in Australia. It's about $500 for this, but it is an absolutely outstanding body shield. Definitely one of the best I've ever used. Well, I've actually only ever used really Morgan body shield, and I've had this one for a very long time. And you would have seen a review of this. Well, at least me talking about this in the Datsasara bag or the mobile boxing gym vlog, which I think is the first vlog I've released. And I've been using this body shield for a very long time. And as you can see, there's a split there. I'll remove the strapping here. So there's a big split on the side there. And I don't think, like, obviously people punching the body shield hasn't helped, but what I think caused this, because I've had this for many years and not a mark on it, and against heavy punches. Now, arguably, since becoming a part-time coach, going to at the gym pretty much daily for an hour and a bit, it's obviously put a lot of wear and tear on this body shield, but I've never had anything like this, a split. And what I think this came from, my car has a leak. So when it rains, there's a lot of water and moisture that builds up inside. And to save me some time from constantly carrying this out of my house into the car, I just left this in the car. And I think the moisture has heavily helped increase the damage on this body shield, but otherwise I think this would have held out really well for ages. So unfortunately, like stuff is starting to come out of it now. So I've retired the Morgan body shield, which I've used for a long time. And as I said in that vlog, I really like this because I can put my arms around it to pretend as if I'm trying to block their punches from hitting my sides. It isn't the best. I've always wanted one that comes up to act almost like as if they're hitting the head, like it's dangerously close to my chin with this one. I'm just going to pan the camera up a little bit. So yeah, it's I've always wanted one that just goes a little bit further up, because I have been hit in the sides, just above the ribs. So especially novice guys that can hit sort of hard. It's always dangerous to train novice people that have a little bit of mustard in their punch, if I can put it like that. So I've been hit. The guy missed the target and it hit me in the ribs, and it really, really hurt. But yeah, otherwise this Morgan body shield has been absolutely fantastic, and it's really quick to put on. I just put it around there like that, and you see how quick that is to strap on. So it's really, really quick setup. And I still use this occasionally just because of the speed of it. I can quickly put it on and I just go, okay, as I jab, you slip and then jab to the body, that type of thing. But pretty much this is no longer my main body shield. So I went looking online, and this was the best one I found. And it was $500. I finally got some money around for getting it, obviously earning some money from the boxing gym. And Cleto Reyes is a Mexican brand, and this actually is made in Mexico. I don't know how well you guys can see that there. I'll just hold that out, and then I'll hold the other side up. I'm not sure if that's upside down. I can't see through the camera. Through the viewfinder, sorry. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. And I like it how it's white for the target, so it's easier to see, just in case you have to PT at a place with really bad lighting. Like, that really comes into effect, especially here in Canberra with the long winters. Sometimes I'm PTing under really, really bad outdoor lights, like on a porch or a pergola, or pergola, as the Americans would say. And so having anything bright so a client can see the target really helps. But I love it. See how this comes up and it doesn't flare out here, so I can still emulate as if my guard is trying to protect my sides. So it's very important for a person hitting the pads that they can, and then you go, you 1-2 and then hook to the body, that you can at least simulate a person's arm there to protect it, and they can punch around the arms. It's heavily padded, as you can see from the sides here, really, really thick padding, and it's surprisingly really light. Like, I was a bit alarmed when I came out. I go, man, this is really cheap. It's such a light lightweight product. I thought it would be a lot heavier than this, like a massive body shield, but I put it on against some pretty heavy punches and it's holding out really well. And they can hit around the chest area here, so a nice big logo which they can punch at as well. And this is right just below my neck on me. I'm putting up obviously footage of me using it, but yeah, really, really incredible. And you can feel the quality of this. Like when I come to the gym, and people see it, they automatically go, man, that looks really expensive. And I go, yes, it was. And to avoid the moisture buildup, again, I've got a leak in my car. And so when it rains, that moisture, I think really isn't good for anything. I think it damages, definitely the upholstery in my car has been damaged. And I think if I left this in the car, it'll damage. So I'm always in the habit of having to huff it, not leave it in my car and having to huff it out of my house into the car, out of the car, back into the house. Now, the downside of it is it takes a bit to set up. So I do need help strapping it up. So can you see this all right? So on the bottom here, this will go around the waist, and I'd probably put some gaff tape, like put orange here and yellow or blue or something for the other side, just so it's easier for people when they help set you up, because it gets a bit confusing. See how it's all black? So it gets a bit confusing when you ask them to help it out, like they always get confused. So this goes around the bottom waist like that, and it's just simple Velcro like that. So very similar to the Morgan Shield. See how it's just one that goes around the waist? So, and so just the basis of one there. And then this crosses over with the other one. So this crosses over the shoulder over here, and this one crosses over the shoulder over here, but it's still the same principle. It just goes around the body like that. Oh dear. Of course I do it on video. I'm just going to do a really rush job of it. Just like that. Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's crossed over here. So yeah, so that's been put there wrong. So so I'll just put that back over here, just like that. Yep, so that should line up now. Perfect. And so this, you know what I mean? So you've got effectively two straps for me to sit in. So arguably I could leave it like that and just leave the bottom one undone and then just wear it all the time, and then they just simply have to adjust it. Maybe I'll work on that, but it is a bit of a setup, this bag. That's the only downside of it. When I go, okay, let's quickly do some body work, I have to put this on, and you really destroys the momentum of the training session, because they have to work out, like whoever's if especially if I've got a novice, they have to fiddle around and work on the back. And sometimes I've just gone, no, that's good enough, let's just go, because I want to keep that momentum up when I'm training. And then this body shield isn't on tight, and then it's awkward around you. But that's the only downside of this. It does its job. It's fantastic quality. The only downside, you need two people to make sure this is strapped on. I don't know how else they could have done it to make it faster, because it is Velcro, and I do prefer the two straps just because of the length of it. It's longer, so you do want the two straps to keep it tight to your body. But yeah, phenomenal. I'm coming up with way more drills using this. I think this is a great piece of technology that's headed in the right direction. Obviously, there are time limits on body shields. Like if you're an older person and you're training people, I wouldn't recommend body shields. Body shields is really for younger trainers that can take damage to the body. And you got to question it if you're going to train heavyweights and how much they punch to the body and stuff like that. You really got to question if you're willing to take damage while you're a trainer, you know what I mean? Like how much damage you want to absorb. Like this will absorb a lot, but depending on how powerful your trainee is, So even Freddie Roach, that's why I started wearing body shields, because Freddie Roach wore body shields, but even he stopped wearing it now. He said, no, I don't wear body shields anymore, because he had back pains and stuff like that. So it's going to be interesting to see long term if I've got damage from doing this. But so far so good. Like this feels fantastic, and it's I've been doing really, really good rounds and drills, inventing new drills with people, definitely. Especially with that Quest Strike head dummy. I think it's fantastic. But yeah, highly recommend the Cleto Reyes body shield. Very, very high quality. Excellent stuff here by the Mexican boxing equipment company.